day like 47 of the prep. We are, I think, like 9-ish weeks out, maybe not even on the dot. So we had a really rough week last week for sure. Started off good. As the week progressed, things got worse and worse and worse as they went. I felt very fatigued Thursday. I feel very fatigued today. And I had a rest day and all this stuff. So took a step back, really looked at some things, talked to some people. I think I'm doing too much. I think I'm doing a little bit too much at one time. I think that honestly, at this point, I need to be doing less in order to get more out. So we're going to see how today goes. The plan is, let's see, 270-ish for a triple on bench. And that's pretty much it. Today's our main bench day. So we're going to do this warm-up stuff, get ourselves nice and loose. Do this top triple, do some back-offs, normal stuff. But I think we need to cut it down a little bit when it comes to, like next week. I think we need to start cutting stuff down, or sorry, like tomorrow with leg days. I think we need to cut the deadlift down a lot. I think I'm getting way too fatigued. I hit some pretty nice stuff a couple weeks in a row. Didn't quite have like a deload on week 1 that I wanted to because things were going so well. I maybe got a little too aggressive with it. So we need to take a step back. Even on bench, I'm going to take a bigger step back as well. And I'm going to stop hitting so much. I'm going to stop hitting certain things. You know, I'm going to start hitting more things to get me a little bit more well-rounded. Just to keep the fatigue from certain areas where I'm feeling the most fatigued. So, let's do some stuff. Do some leg swings. We're going to do some stuff to get our hips open. Just because it's good practice, and we need to in general, and that'll cause our deadlift and squat to have more open hips. So, we're going to do some stuff. We'll get this rolling, get the day moving. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Let's get to work. I see you. Very nice.
Fine.
I watched a video of Seth Albersworth, and he was doing like a hip flexor thing, and he saw somebody else that was doing another hip flexor exercise, and he tried it. Oh my god, he called it like a hip flexor push-up.
Okay.
Here, I'll see if I can do it. He like, you go like this, put your butt in the air. He actually has his leg like this, but it don't matter. And you come down. Come all the way back up. Oh my god. The bench is a little too high. But you like stretch your hip flexor in the bottom.
Yeah.
And you have to like pull yourself back up because you're trying to like use like your hips to just be the only thing that moves. I don't know, really.
Aw, nobody to show the digger to. There's your digger, Stoic.
God.
Did it. Chill out. Last two. Late, so I'm done with my workout. And then we will talk some while I'm planting my plants. Oh, now. How down can you be?
Oh my God. Oh. No. So bench went to plan, kind of didn't go to plan. Yeah, whatever. I'll take it. 270 was my goal. We settled at 265. And honestly, after hitting 265, I think 270 would have been there. And I think that would have been the right call. But I still think 265 was the right call too. Everything else, I mean, it is what it is. We're getting to the point now where dips are. I'm accumulating so much fatigue that I don't need that many sets to keep like the fatigue and stimulus kind of like rolling in a circle. So 2 sets are pretty much giving me what I need for a lot of these exercises. a lot of these supersets, all this stuff. So feel better than I anticipated, given like how Thursday and this fatigue that I feel like I'm carrying right now. But we're closing on the meet. I probably shouldn't feel great. I shouldn't feel fresh all the time. I should feel tad beat up. I don't want to back off too much on bench because there is a point where backing off will cut the fatigue too quickly and I'll peak too early. In retrospect, look, we probably should have cut stimulus a long time ago, like maybe 2 blocks ago, and ran a more like sub-max style stuff with a little less accessories. But now that we're here, cutting fatigue too quickly will do this. It'll happen too fast. So next block, I think we're gonna cut a bit of the stimulus to cut some fatigue, just a tiny bit. That way, in that last block, we really can peel the fatigue back, and hopefully, what comes through is pretty good. So right now, I'm maxing about a 300 bench. Depending on the sets that I'm hitting, 295 to 305 is about what I'm at, and I feel confident with that. I feel confident that is a max, given variables are taken out and everything as well. So that being said, with having a 300 max and the amount of fatigue that I have built up, I'm confident that we will hit 315 at the meet. We're definitely going to touch it. We're definitely going to attempt it 1,000%. I don't see any other way we're not going to. Opening it at 280, 285, going for 307-ish, 305, 310, and then that third being 315 to 320. So we're building a ton of fatigue right now. We got a lot of fatigue in the tank. Our triceps are fatigued, our chest, our shoulders, our everything. So peeling it back next block will really show in those doubles. I plan hopefully for week 1 and week 2 to kind of still be hard. For me to feel fatigued is my goal for this. And that week 3 and 4 of the next block hopefully is like a takeoff. Especially week 4 of next block, I'm hoping to hit like a 5 to 10 pound progression, week 1 to 2 to 3, and I'm hoping for like a big jump from 3 to 4 if this works out and fatigue is really cut that quickly. Because given that, then last block, which is a short block, it's about a 2.5 week, 3 week block. That should cut so much fatigue. Everything should shoot pretty quickly. So, yeah, lower body tomorrow. We got some changes. We're just gonna squat pretty much. We're not gonna hit any deadlifts really. We're gonna do a stiff leg, some accessories. But that's about it. We're gonna cut some fatigue now with deadlift because I fear have built too much fatigue. So now it might take me like until next block to really get back on deadlift. I overshot. I just did. I overshot with this conventional on Sundays and sumo pull-in on Thursdays. I just overshot for sure. Built way too much fatigue. It felt too good that week, and it just gave me the right stimulus, but for way too much fatigue. So we're gonna cut that immediately, and really double down on Thursday's deadlift sessions, and do some minimal stuff. Lower back wise, I just can't take it. So, but other than that, that's all I got. If you liked the video, hit like for me, please. Helps me out a ton, helps the channel grow. YouTube really likes views. They like subscriptions more, and they definitely like likes. So liking the video helps me out a ton. And if you like this type of stuff, I post these videos 4 times a week. Every time I train, I post a vlog. So watch some more of my videos. If you don't like them, let me know why in the comments, and we can kind of talk, and maybe I'll switch some things up. But other than that, that's pretty much all I got. Come back tomorrow. We'll go do some our main squat day, and that's pretty much it. So I don't have an outro though. Video just kind of cuts off, but whatever.